Welcome back, it's your boy Mr. Greenhands, and today I am here to harvest my pumpkins because the weather is starting to get a lot colder than it's supposed to be, and I'm not taking no chances with this weather. It is mid-October and they're promising some really cold nights, which obviously I got a thick coat on now, and I'm telling you the temperature is dropped from last week. We've had a good run for the summer, but I'm not taking a chance, so I'm gonna harvest my sweet potato first and get them out of there and see if I actually got something this year. Last year I had some skinny and a couple of them which were decent, but I've replanted them in a bigger lot just behind me here and it's spreading everywhere. So let's go in there and see if there's anything. If there's nothing, I am going to be disappointed in a way, but I'll try again next year. Let's get over there and harvest these sweet potatoes before I end up losing my mind over losing the plants, which makes no sense, but hey, here's what it is. Let's go do this. In the patch, there's lots of different things. There's some nasturtium. I got some beans sprouting back over the back here, which I'm going to remove. I've got my secateurs, and the reason why I know it's kind of like ready to go, if you look closely at these, it's drying down. That indicates to me it's literally ready to be harvested. There's not much life left into the vine, which is showing me that it's near enough ready to be harvested. And obviously we know the cold is coming and it's going to be a pain if I lose any of these. But let me just remove it before I start to take up all the sweet potatoes from in here and look at the size of this. I want to give you guys an idea. Look, let me put it next to a bucket so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Say, this is the bucket, that's my pumpkin. The pumpkin is bigger than it. These are the one that I didn't plant. The seeds that I put in the box over that I have over there were the crown prince, but obviously due to pollination and everything else, you can tell that it's been pollinated by another variety, because obviously we're open here, there's other people growing other things. So that is, and it, when I mean guys, I might need a wheelbarrow to carry this home or get it to the car anyway. But if you look here closely, I left this at the top. This is allowing it to last a longer time than if I break the stem off completely, this pumpkin will have to be used within about the next 2 to 3 weeks, and I don't want to be doing that. I want it to last as long as possible, and by doing this it cures it, and within a warm temp, you got to keep it in somewhere warm. You can't keep it somewhere cold, sorry, it will decompose. But by having it like this, it could last up to 6 months if kept in a very nice warm environment with less moisture. So that's why I'm keeping it. And if you guys are wondering why am I keeping the head on, that's to keep my pumpkin going. And I'm telling you guys, this is this pumpkin is heavy. So what I'm going to do now is to clear here, just over the back here, and start to sort out to see if there's any sweet potatoes in there, and I'll bring you guys back in a second. Let me just cut through this jungle that I have in front. I have a fork that I'm using. I've cleared a little bit of area, but I found a area that I had one of the main planting of the sweet potato, so I'm gonna use my fork. I don't really like using the fork, but in this situation, there's underneath, I know this is a no-dig bed, but underneath it there is clay. And let's clear this out a little bit. Let's see if I actually got anything. I think if I was in a warmer climate weather, I could have had a massive amount of sweet potatoes. But I've put my hand in there and I can feel something. There's something in there, guys. Let me dig this. I know this is a no-dig bed, but sweet potato are a root vegetable, so I will have to turn the soil over. I know a lot of people do plant them in grow bags, but as you know, didn't. So let's see what I have gotten from the first planting. Let's break up some of this and see if there's anything in there. Okay, there's a lot of roots. I don't know if you can call this a sweet potato, but it's not. It is a baby sweet potato. Okay, I still feel something here. It might not be much. Let's see. Okay, it is tiny. Look at that. Still a sweet potato, good eating. I think there's a bigger one. Let's try to get this out. Look at that. And it's broken off a little bit. So I'm gonna get my fork in there and see if I can find anything else. If not, there's always next year. So far, this is the biggest one I've had. It's looking lovely, I have to admit. It's not. I really am happy. I planted, I got everything from sort of like this size, and I'm happy. Come on, it's not the biggest, not the abundance. It's getting something. I still have a little bit to go. Let me get through to that, and then show you guys literally what is there, you know. So let me just get through this, and I'll show you guys in a moment. Guys, after digging through a lot of those things, I think I did a really good job. They're not in abundance, but I think if I planted these in a warmer climate, I would have had a bigger harvest. But that is food. Look at that, guys. And you can probably see my steamy breath because it is getting cold out here, and it is about what, 6 o'clock in the night now, pitch black. But hey, maybe I missed some, but I'm not sure. But I think peeling these, get them in the pot, that is amazing. Look at that. And there's some really tiny ones. I don't really care. They're still food. Wash them off, stuck them in the air fryer or something, and get dinner or lunch, wherever you want to do. But let's move on to the other ones, which are the other pumpkins that I have. I know this is not abundant, but guys, look at the first pumpkin. That is a pumpkin and a half. Look at that. There's another one, which I'll be needing my secateurs for. It's very similar size to that one, and look at it, but the color is different. Look at this beauty. You know, look at the leaves. It's time for it to get out of there and into the nice, comfortable home that I have, so it can get cured and last a long time. Let me get the secateurs and cut it, and let's get it out, and we compare it to the other one as well. Look at this beautiful one. Wow. Let's get him out of this box here. Trying to save the stem to make sure it stays cured. Look at that. Look at this. Another giant. Woo! It's not many, but I'll take what I can. Okay, look at this other one. I'm gonna put them side to side, guys, and you guys can tell me. Look at that. Look at the beautiful pumpkin. Amazing. There's one more that I have to get, and I'll explain to you. There's another one I have hanging somewhere that I don't think is ready yet because the trees still have a lot of greenery in there. But this one over here, this is one of the first pumpkins that I had, but it's been hanging on there and it's getting bigger, and this is the biggest one so far. Let's get you guys underneath here so you guys can see. Let me cut some of this vines away because obviously it's starting to dry down. It doesn't have much energy in there. Let's get some of this out of there so I can get in there and get it out. It's literally the first pumpkin that hanged and stayed there all this time. I'm gonna have to cut, and hopefully it will come down nice and easy. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna have to break this thing here that I have. Ooh. Look at that. Let me take it out of here, guys, and give you guys a thing. It's about the same size, actually. All three are about the same size. Whew. Wow. Look at that. This is what I'm trying to tell to people. Grow something, guys. It's beautiful. Look at this pumpkin that I have here. Look at that one. Look at this one. I can't even carry them. Look how thick the stems are. My sweet potato, bit itty bitty harvest, but I only planted four of them, and it gave me about a few. It gave me a few. I'm happy with that. Could have been better. The season was so great, and I might have missed some. It is dark, so I might have missed some in there. You know, I'm not sure. I might come back another day and just go back through it again and see if I can find something. And I'll be so happy if I can. But that is all those leaves from the sweet potato that's piled up there. That's gonna go straight into my compost. I'm gonna chop it up a bit, get it decomposing fast. But look at this. But I did say I have another pumpkin. Let me show you guys. But because the plant is saying it's not ready yet, all the darkness. Yes, this is your boy Mr. Green Hands, and I'm out here in the darkness of the allotment, cold autumn night. Look at this one here. There's one more here. Look at that. But the plant is so green, I'm gonna take a chance and give it some more time to mature, and then hopefully. But look, one plant, guys, it took over everywhere. It took over, and there's another one there, and I might even find some other ones in here if I go through another time. You never know. But look at this. That's another pumpkin plant. This is from one pumpkin plant. It just went everywhere. And I'm gonna go through this, and hopefully in the next week or so, before the frost, and harvest them, get them all off, and get them back at home. Yes, sir. The winter is on its way. The autumn is here, and the pumpkins are looking good. Look at that. My abused vegetables are starting to look like they have life. They haven't done much yet, but hey, I think this is a cauliflower, a Romanesco one, the purple one. It's starting to look like it's gonna make it because of the coals here. Look at that, it's beautiful. And that's it. This is your boy Mr. Green Hands. Thank you so much for watching. It's a night show tonight and a cold show. Come on, guys, the weather is changing. Go out and harvest your things if they're ready, but keep an eye on the frost, because the frost is dangerous to our garden, and the harvest will not be there when you get there. And please do not forget to take care of the planet, because we just have to. Yes, I know, it's cold. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. God bless.